Hey everyone, welcome to the Internet Capitalist Podcast with Luke Kish, where we talk about mindsets, experiences, and frameworks that will help you have fun, get rich, build cool shit, and positively impact the world. I am your host, Luke Kish, and welcome to episode number 41 of the podcast, all about why normal is broken. You heard it here first. Normal is broken. Okay? This hit me in the fucking nuts last week because I was vibrating at such a high vibration and I was just overflowing with energy, beaming with energy. And when you're in that state, it becomes blatantly apparent who is also in that state and who is not. Okay? And if you don't find people that are also in that state to be in that state with, you can feel like you are fucking a lunatic, right? Like you can feel like you can't fit in. It's like oil and water, right? It's like I can't mix when I'm in that state. And I always want to exist in that state without having other people in that state. And it reminded me of, I can go into that situation in a little bit more detail, but it reminded me of something that my mentor Bob used to always say. He used to say, success is rare air. And the more successful you become, the rarer the air is, right? Normal is broken. Okay? Normal is broken. The mindset that operates most people is one of fear, limitation, worry, right? Lack of abundance. There's not enough. Things are hard. People are hurting me. I'm a victim. Why is it this way? I don't have control. She's my problem. He's my problem. The government's doing this to me, right? My parents did something and now I'm, just affected by that forever. Whatever it may be, that is the normal for humans. Okay? Normal is broken. And the minute you begin to move in the path of abundance, right? I was talking to another friend who's always outrageously positive. Everything is always amazing to him in his mind. And what is his life experience? It's amazing, right? He has all these good things happening. Everything's abundant. There's more than enough. He's messaging, dude, things are just falling into place. Do you think things are falling into place because he lives in that state? Because I certainly fucking do. Right? Have you ever found a miserable, limited, victim-minded person who can't get out of their own way and have a bunch of amazing things happen to them? No. These people get out of their way first, and then the amazing things happen because they open up to the things happening. All right? And it really made me think about this concept. And, when you're vibrating in an abundant way, you are officially fucking standout, right? And you should want that, right? Like if you don't feel like you're a little bit crazy or people don't think you're a little bit crazy that are normal, then that's not a good sign, right? Like people should be like, yo, what's this guy on? Like, what is this guy? Why is this guy so happy all the time? Like, why is this guy so confident? Like, why does this person think he can do all these things? Who's this guy to think that? If other people aren't thinking that are normal about you, then you're also normal. And that's not a good thing. So you should be okay with people thinking that you're crazy and actually take it as a little bit of an indicator that you're moving in the right direction. Okay. And it made me think of another article just this last week that I read. It was about a reporter who was at the F1 races, right? And he was interviewing all these billionaires. And he's like, most billionaires I interviewed gave off this energy that they've done everything, they have everything, and they've seen everything. And that's because they actually have everything, have done everything, and have seen everything. And he was talking about how he got to then interview Jeff Bezos, and him and Jeff Bezos went on a ride around the Formula One track, right? And it was just a slow paced ride. And he said what he noticed was that the amount of enthusiasm and excitement and enjoyment from Jeff Bezos was like through the roof. Like he was more excited, more enthused, and more like overflowing with joy than anyone else there. And then here this guy is, he could buy the whole Formula One company, every single car there, every person there, right? The whole racetrack. He could own all of it. Yet here he is taking a slow lap, more excited than anybody. And, that's a really good indicator. Do you think the richest guy in the world is in a state of enthusiasm or joy because he's the richest guy in the world? Or do you think that this state of enthusiasm and joy allowed him to become the richest guy in the world? It's the state that allowed him to create what he's created. Okay. And you put that state in a normal, surrounded by a bunch of normal people, right? That state is fucking crazy. It's like, whoa, why is this guy laughing so goddamn loud? Why is this person in such a good mood? Right? The truth is, there are things around us at all times that we can be enthused about, we can find joy in, we can find wonder in, we can find beauty in, we can find power in, we can find all of those good things at all times. Okay? At all times. And in finding all of those things, what happens? Your energy goes to a different plane and you find more of those things. It's really that simple, right? So my message for today is a quick one. It's the fact that success is rare air, okay? Success and abundance and getting what you want and growing and conquering yourself and getting yourself out of the way. Right? Overcoming your limiting beliefs, figuring yourself out. This is the minority. This is the very, very small minority. And the further you move in that direction, the rarer the air becomes. Okay. And it's okay. That's the thing. It's okay. Right. I the other night I was just beaming, just overflowing with energy, just so much energy. And I went around low energy for a really short period of time. And I had to battle myself to make sense of the low energy. I had to battle myself to make sense of the concepts and the things that were allowed to occupy the space in the low energy that I could not make sense of in the high energy. And the only way I could go down, or only way I could make sense of the concepts, was to go down on the level, right? And then it was like black and white. It was like, where am I? I'm in a totally different fucking world right now. Okay, so that is the message for you all. If you're not, you need to be okay with people thinking you're a little bit crazy, right? Like you're a little bit different, right? You better be different because normal is broken. If you want what everybody has, do what everybody does. And what everybody does and has is average and mediocre every single time. Okay. I can't get that like through people's heads enough. Normal is broken. Normal is things are hard. My life sucks. It's all these people's faults but mine. Let me assign blame, right? Let me just sit here, do nothing. Let me take no action, have no authority over my life. Let me just, be in this perpetual state of like brokenness. And that is where most people exist. Okay. So if you begin to move in the other direction, guess what? Things are going to feel different. You're not going to get along with the same people anymore. And you need to be okay with that. Okay. So I'm here to say it's okay to understand that normal is broken and you're still going to move forward anyway. And you're going to understand that you're going to feel this resistance. You're going to feel this tension when you go around it. And that's just a sign that you need to, remove yourself from certain situations and then find the places that are safe, right? Like find the people that are on the vibration, right? That are moving in the minority, that are also breathing the rare air. And you go there, right? You go there and you feed those relationships, you feed those places because those are the places where you get a return on your energy. Okay, it's a new word, ROE, return on energy. Where do you get a return on energy? Where do you go into where once you leave, you feel more? All right, that's people vibrating at a high level. Okay, that's people breathing the rare air. This podcast, this is a place where you can come and breathe rare air. Talk to me on social media, I breathe rare air, right? You talk to me about a problem, I'm going to give you a fucking solution. I'm going to see right through the problem and find a solution, right? You talk to me about something that's not working, I'm going to say, that's a great opportunity, right? That's different than you talk to somebody who's normal, quote unquote, right? And, oh man, that sucks. No, No, shit thinking. So that's my message for today. Normal's broken. Success is rare air. You want to move in the direction. You have to be okay with it. And then you have to be okay with people thinking you're a little bit weird, because it is weird. It is different because it's rare by definition. If you want what everybody has, do what everybody does. That's average and mediocre every single time. And today, normal is more broken than ever. It's more limited than ever. It's more stagnant than ever. It's more stuck in your own head and in your own world than ever. It's more insecure than ever. It's more less expressive than ever. It's more than ever right now. Normal is broken. So you need to be okay with it and move in the direction of the rare air if that is what you are looking to do. So thank you all. If you like this podcast, send me a DM. I would love to meet you. Appreciate you guys for listening, and I'll see you on the next episode of the Internet Capitalist Podcast. Until then, find the rare air, breathe the rare air, and understand if you're moving in the direction of growth, of expansion, and abundance, it is rare air, and not everyone is going to understand. Thank you. Have a great day. I hope you crush it. And if you ever need some rare air, just DM me. I'm breathing it. See ya.